Okay, so now this tank needs a lot of trimming. The tank has become a jungle. Usually I don't like the tank after doing the trimming, but it's really necessary, I believe, because the fish are not having enough place to swim, and also I think it just looks way too congested. So the cutting that's required is mostly on the side. This is really dark. I want to cut all the plants down. This is Java fern and some of Anubias, but I think this time, usually I don't touch it, but I think I will trim it down also so some light can penetrate in this area. So these plants, some of them have to go. This bush has to go. These plants will be trimmed almost half or even below. And maybe I'll keep the plants in the background, but the foreground has to be cleaned so that there is enough place for the fish to swim and for the light to penetrate down. The tank is really deep, so it's really hard for me to go all the way down. So I will be using a stool or a chair to stand up and then go deep inside to do the cutting. So I will be using this scissors for plant the tank. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It has a slight bend in it, so it's easier to go down and make the cuttings. You will see now. I'm going to do it really rough because there are way too many plants to be very sophisticated. And anyways, in a couple of months they will grow back again. I just cut them out and let them float to the top, and later I will just remove them. For now, I just want to get rid of all this bushy look so that the fish can have enough place to swim. And if I'm feeding also, there is enough place for the fish to feed before the food gets lost deep in the plants. I really love the natural look of the plants, how they grow on their own without any intervention from you. I hope I don't accidentally do a surgery on a fish the way they're swimming way too close to the scissors. I want to record some other angles so you can see what's happening. So here you can see I just cut the plants from this area and I can find some anubias down there. It was completely covered in plants. I think it was completely dark. So this just shows you that how strong these plants are and how much low light they require. So this is what makes it one of the very suitable plants for beginners. There were the plants I just cut. They just gathered at the top. I think I should remove it so the light can penetrate well below for me to see what I'm doing. I'm going really rough on this because my goal is to make space, enough space in the front. And this is really, really pushy. Okay, so this is how the tank looks like after doing the trimming. And to be honest, I feel it looks ugly, really. And I think the reason it looks ugly is because in this section of the tank, the volume of the plant is really very scanty, very less. And it's just the look is not balanced. And this is because these lotus plants, when they grow big, they stop the light from coming down, which prevents other plants from from growing in this area. And this is why the tank it doesn't has a balanced look. But the main purpose of doing this trimming was number one, to give myself a few months before they grow back again. And second, I wanted enough room for the fish to swim. And I think it doesn't matter how ugly the scape looks like, but the fish are really loving the space to swim. Look at them. They really are enjoying the swim. This is how it looks like from the top. So this is it for today. Nothing more to talk about. Hope to see you next time. Until then, peace.